Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for Terry Rozier.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in drives per game by a wide margin. Matter of fact, he drove the most that we've ever seen since they started tracking the stat back in 2013. His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch. Guys?
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you. Now, let's take a look at Nashville's opening lineup. They've got P.J. Washington. All out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bridges, and it's ABC in at the center position. And for the Thunder, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Maledon. And it's Bazley in at the power forward position. And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. And, you know, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, you know, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into the postseason action.
Now Ball. Here's the three. Cans it from downtown.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Pass to Bridges. Now Rozier. The three. Kept alive. The pass to ABC. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Maledon passes to Bazley. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for three.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Well, as a rookie, Teo Maledon got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about it.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
Nashville has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball kicks to Rozier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Bazley. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And the Hornets now going the other way.
And the way they matched up in that game, it just seemed like everything fell into place for them.
Ball with a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 7 points in the game. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Count it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rozier for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rozier's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look. I love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so it's Nashville with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Melodon. Rozier defending. Here's Mann. And again it's Oklahoma City.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
A platoon swap here for Nashville. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Thomas. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. On the basket by Jones.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Thomas. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Now here's Plumlee. D right on him. Thomas passes to Plumlee. Martin dishes to Plumlee. Clock at 4. Martin finds Plumlee. Puts up a 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. And the Thunder with the possession here. This is it to ABC. Lets it go. The Hornets pull it in.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Plumlee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Thomas. And the shot is good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 5 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And it's Harrell missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Martin. Buries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 2.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Nashville has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Martin, the pass to Plumlee. Dishes it to Thomas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
Here's Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Baisley's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Here's the Hornets with the ball. To the paint. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Hornets. He kicks to Harrell. Poked loose. Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And here is Thomas. Last game out, he had 14. To the inside. It's intercepted. And for the Hornets, Harrell is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then there's B. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Nashville trails by 3. Here's Ware. The dish now to Harrell. McDaniels kicks to Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. And the Thunder going the other way now. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDaniels.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to Roby. Here's ABC. Oklahoma City moving it around. Down low. Stolen by Martin. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team. It tests everything and shows you who you are. Guys,
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the Hornets call time here. And, Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Passes it to Melodon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Nashville making a change here. Washington's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from ABC.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The pass to Mann. Over Rozier. And that one hits back iron. Nashville has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Washington. And again, it's Nashville converting.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Melodon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Melodon's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better, specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Nashville. They trail by 3. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
And the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Defended by Bridges. Now here's Melodon. He's guarded closely. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
To the paint, here's Mann. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Nashville trails by 3. Pass to Rozier. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got 10.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Now here's Melodon. He's covered by Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Hornets have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Outside, Ball. Passes it to ABC.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Takes it
half.
inside.
2 minutes.
Makes it off the glass.
Timeout.
ABC's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Hornets. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Rozier with the steal. Ball finds Rozier. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Jones, no luck. To the inside. And the pass to Man. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Nashville trails by 3. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Rozier. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Melodon. Over to the wing. Here's Baisley. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 13.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Outside, Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team, Jalen McDaniels.
Now, here's Rozier. 12 points for him. Tries it from 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. Second-year guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, I like the fire under the starters, baby.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Melodon. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's man in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's Baisley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's man, defended by Bridges. A shot by Melodon, no good. Nashville has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall for the lead. And there's Bridges on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's man. 6 points for him. Pass to Melodon. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Martin's checked in for Nashville.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Buries it from three-point range. ABC's got 10 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
That's good from Ball. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Ball hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Driving to the basket. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
To the paint, here's Roby. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Bridges outside. Ball, the pass to ABC. Bridges outside. Connects from 3-point range. Bridges got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Ball. Count it, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And Nashville making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes to ABC. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Hornets leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Ball with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's ABC. 10 points for him. Nice open look, but it's no good. Now, here's Bridges.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
He's checked in for the Hornets.
Your Thunder Girl Dynasty.
To the right side. Down low, here's Roby, and he comes up with the deuce. Roby's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Ware, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harrell trying to free himself up. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead back up to 9 now for Nashville. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Got a piece of it. There's the pass to ABC. Driving in. Bridges with the board.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Outside, Martin. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Pass to Roby. Defended by Bridges. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Substitution for the away team.
.156 left in the third quarter.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the lefty forward, Darius Baisley, Brent, can hurt you inside and outside.
Well, he's more comfortable on the attack where he's able to put the ball down on the floor and extend and use his athletic ability. But he is gaining some confidence in that shot. And in the offseason, if you work hard enough, you can come back the next year and really show that you're more of a weapon on the outside than you were the year before.
Great play by Rozier, outrunning the D there in transition, taking the fast break all the way.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Rozier defending. To the wing right side. And that one goes long. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Nashville. From 15 feet away, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Here's Maladon. The Thunder with another miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
He gets it in there.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Nashville also making some changes. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's McDaniels in for B. 36 seconds left in the third. To end the run, Maladon with the bucket. Maladon's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Rozier for 3. Doesn't go for him.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Right wing, here's Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Got it off in time. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Nashville with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. And 1 quarter to to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Thunder trailing by 16 on the court for Nashville. Jones is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's ABC, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kicks it out to Jones. ABC passes to Rozier. Here's ABC, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring, and the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Ball's checked in for Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 21 in the game.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball, finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Thunder trailing by 18. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Man. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Paladon passes to Man, and yes, it's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Nashville leading by 16. Here's Ball driving inside. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Rozier over Maladon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 23 points for Terry Rozier. Thunder trailing by 18. Passes it to Maladon. Here's Baisley. And here is Maladon. And rebounded by McDaniels. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count the basket. 14 points for ABC.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Nashville. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rozier's got 13 points here in the second half alone. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler, and when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Washington kicks the ball. And the Hornets call time here. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that game.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got. Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
For the Thunder, fans checked in, and it's Melodon in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Yep, it counts.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
On the wing, Bridges. And there's the drive. Count it, good. 21 points for Miles Bridges.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
For Oklahoma City, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Stroman, and it's blocked. Here's ABC. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for ABC. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Jones checked in for McDaniels. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Rozier. Washington finds ball. Back to Washington. Nashville passing it around. Oubre, good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Nashville.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Ware's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Roby. Covered by Oubre. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Nashville.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for LaMelo Ball.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Pokusevski. He sinks the 11-footer. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
It's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Knocked away. To the middle. Here's Froman. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it home.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Ware, takes a three, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Ware. So Nashville wins it. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.